Hello, everyone. How are you? Harry, you know what happened on NXT for June the 20th, 2023? This is Gold Rush, Week 1. Two championships were defended. A number one contenders match occurred. Two other matches. Next week is four title matches. That's going to be huge. And a singles match. Wesley defending his North American Championship against Tyler Bate one-on-one. I know you're shocked as I am. Wesley defending his title in a singles match. It's always like a three-way or a four-way or a five-way or a six-way. But it was just one-on-one. Mustafa Ali was the special guest referee. He was the highlight of the match. He counted fast, then he counted slow. Then he stopped the 10 count outside the ring, counted up again. He was just having a good old time. Tyler Bate applied a headlock for quite a while. Then he went for a standing moonsault. Wesley blocked it. Then both men were fighting on the top rope. They both fell off the top rope in opposite directions. Mustafa Ali got back in the ring, told him, hey, come on, guys, keep fighting. Then Wesley hit his finisher on Tyler Bate for the 1-2-3 to keep his title. I hate that finisher. It's a running kick. You have multiple times to move out of the way to counter it, but no one does. Next up, number one contenders freeway tag. The winners will face Gallus next week for the tag team titles. Brooks and Briggs with Daisy Duke against Adurless, Malachi, and Hank Walker and Tank Ledger. Great match. Check this match out if you haven't seen it, folks. Non-stop action. Modafis and Malachi did stereo dives to the outside on Brooks and Briggs, and Tank and Hank did stereo moonsaults off the ropes, knocking down all four guys outside the ring. Briggs sent Adolphe into a knee by Jensen. Then they delivered a double team body slam on him. Hank and Tank outside the ring delivered a double team flapjack on the ring apron edge on Briggs. Wow. Hank almost got a free count with a toss-up powerbomb. That was awesome. Adonis jumped off the back of Hank to deliver a dropkick to Briggs. Tank delivered clotheslines, ran into a super kick by Jensen. Brooks and Jensen had a double-team spinebuster clothesline on who did they deliver? On Hank. Then all of a sudden, Adolphus broke up the pin, and Malachi came off the ropes, had a splash for the 1-2-3. So Adolphus and Malachi are number one contenders to face Gallus next week. I was hoping for Brooks or Briggs or Tank and Hank. Dana Brooke took on Corey Jade one-on-one. This match was set up from last week when Corey Jade welcomed Dana Brooke to NXT with a slap across the face. Dana dodged the stumps off the ropes that Corey Jade does, snapped off of her Corona, sent him to the outside. They were fighting outside, they were fighting in the ring. Dana went to get back in the ring. Jade kneed her at one point. Dana attempted that cartwheel, closed on the corner, but she twisted her leg. So medical trainers came out, checked on her. She continued the match. She did the best she could until Corey Jade delivered a chop block, Boston Crab. Dana almost got a rope break, but then Corey Jade pulled her further into the ring. We applied the Boston Crab. The referee called for the bell. Dana Brooke never tapped out, but the referee stopped the match and awarded the win to Corey Jade. Then you had Metaphor members. Apparently this is the name of the group of Noam Dar, Last Legend, Jackson, Messiah. As Last Legend, Jackson against Valentina and Naomi, this new tag team, these new girls. Last Legend pulled one of them outside. Trash talked her so Jackson could deliver body shots while Last Legend held on to her. Not very exciting. One of the goals, Valentina delivered double knee in the corner. Then top rope snap her Corona on Last Legend. And then Messiah got involved. He got taken out. And Workno allowed Last Legend to deliver one of the awfulest looking bicycle kicks I ever seen in my life for the 1-2-3. It was an awful match. Mom, the entire time Noam Dar was outside the ring, Mom was drooling because she loves that guy. She thinks he's sexy as hell. I don't see it in the looks whatsoever. Main event time for the world title. Seth Rollins defending his world championship against Braun Breaker. It's been 10 years since Seth Rollins last wrestled at NXT. Seth's ribs were taped up from the attack Finn Balor, getting him on Night Raw. Bell rang. Seth Rollins quickly went for the curb stomp. Braun Breaker moved out of the way, delivered overhead one-arm slams. Seth hit like 3 chops in a row. The Braun Breaker delivered a German suplex, top rope her Corona, and then applied the Steiner recliner. Seth got the rope break. Seth hit his stereo dives 3 times outside the ring. delivered a top rope frog splash outside, putting Braun Breaker through the announce table. Then he went to do the other top rope frog splash. Braun Breaker moved out of the way. Seth again went for the curb stomp. Braun Breaker again rolled outside the ring, this time to avoid it. Braun Breaker delivered a running power slam on Seth Rollins. Then Seth had a pedigree. Braun Breaker kicked out of it. Braun Breaker finally connected with a spear. Seth Rollins kicked out of that. And Seth Rollins caught Braun Breaker coming off the top rope with a super kick. Back-to-back curb stomps for the 1-2-3. Seth Rollins remains World Heavyweight Champion. Very good match. Check it out. After the match, as Seth Rollins is celebrating up on the entrance ramp, you can tell something was going to happen. Sure enough, Finn Balor attacked Seth Rollins from behind. Then officials and security pulled him off of him. There you have it for the matches. Definitely check out the main event between Seth and Braun Breaker. Definitely check out the three-way tag. The other matches weren't really all that exciting. Now, Baron Corbin, Carmelo Hayes had a face-to-face segment in the ring to lead up to the world title match next week. Nathan Frazier approached Dragon Lee backstage with his newly won Heritage Cup, and he said, "I appreciate you having my back against Nathan Noam Darnay's group." So he said, "I want to reward you with a Heritage Cup title match next week." That's been signed official. That's going to be one hell of a match. Dragon Lee and Nathan Frazier for that match. Can't wait for that. Top Stacks attacked Joe Coffey outside the arena and took off with him in the car to try to get his buddy Tony D'Angelo out of jail. Joe Coffey got a call saying there's rats at the pub. Like, apparently Top Stack put a bunch of rats in the pub. That was funny. 84 was backstage DJing. The Demon Cap came up and said, I think he said in 4 weeks, that we'll have a rematch and it's going to be Raw Underground style. Remember Raw Underground, folks? In case you don't know, just a bunch of guys was brought like MMA style. That's where you first were introduced to Omos as the bouncer. So they're bringing that back for this matchup. Then somebody walked by Eddie Forbes in that and attacked Davenport backstage. The person Davenport's been feuding with. I apologize. I forget who that was. Alberto Carrillo and Garza approached Gallus, your tag team champions, and said, "You're lucky that we weren't in the number one contenders match, or you'd be looking at your next NXT tag team champions." So next week, NXT Gold Rush Week 2, you got Carmelo Hayes defends World Championship with Trick ringside against Baron Corbin. You got Tiffany Stratton defending her NXT Women's Championship against Thea Nails there of Chase University. You got Gallus defending the Tag Team Championship against Adolphus and Malachi. You got Nathan Frazier defending his Heritage Cup trophy against Dragon Lee. And also announces Gingy versus Caden James. There you have it, folks. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.